Hey everyone, I'm Caleb, and this is Delta Green Dead Channels, where I post up on the internet with a sign that says spookiness for food, and I hope you just pass on by and listen to a fine Delta Green AP. And the best part about this company is that they want me to promote them this way. So let's give it up to Delta Green, and we're going to have a fun time tonight. I call this scenario Sanguine Thorn. And I will just do the exposition dump first, and we can introduce my kind playtesters and their characters shortly thereafter. So the following can be found in the notes section of the otherwise scrubbed exfil data on a PDF copy of the program from the 2008 performance of Tosca at the New York Met. April 25th, 2020, at approximately 07:30 a.m. Zulu, which is 10:30 a.m. -9 GMT, a group of kayakers on a day trip from cruise ship Revelry found the corpse of an unidentified male floating in Heather Creek, Alaska. The town is a popular tourist spot owing to its nearby glaciers and the protected Brooks Mountain North Slope Forest. The witnesses were helicoptered in for a float by Alaska Cruise Lines. They have since been refunded their tickets and returned to the Revelry by Heather Creek authorities. By noon, Alaska State Troopers collected fingerprints and began identification. Protocol Magenta Gambler intercepted a 92% match for one Abiba Al-Hawaryat, a Boko Haram terrorist operating in the northern Sahel region of Africa. He was wanted by Interpol for questioning regarding a number of ongoing investigations. Program has learned that Al-Hawaryat was handled as an intelligence asset by a joint CIA-AFRICOM counterterrorism operations. Full biometrics collected from Al-Hawaryat by his intelligence handler tripped Magenta Gambler. Alaska State Troopers have seen Interpol data, while all other queries into the identity of Abiba Al-Hawaryat have been suppressed since program became aware of the threat. CIA AFRICOM intel confirms via satellite surveillance the presence of Al-Hawaryat at a training camp in northern Sudan as late as 0500 a.m. Zulu, 7 p.m. +2 GMT. For the sake of clarity, this timestamp was collected on the same day, April 25th, 2020. There is no indication that Abiba Al-Hawaryat ever left the training camp. Cause of death is unknown, but the nearest international flight was Khartoum to Anchorage. A flight between the two would take 14 hours and 29 minutes with favorable headwinds, not counting the time it would have taken a man to reach Khartoum from the deep Nubian desert by land. It appears that Abiba Al-Hawaryat made the trip to Alaska in less than 2 hours, finding time to die and float down a stream along the way. Urgent tasking: infiltrate Heather Creek, Alaska, and investigate the death of Abiba Al-Hawaryat. Perform a full threat assessment of the operational theater, especially in regards to how the body came to be where it was found. Call sign is Sanguine. Response is Thorn. You shall be infilled in via by local charter flight out of Anchorage. So that's where we're going to start. We are in a puddle-hopping seaplane heading to a small resort town in the isolated northern Brooks Mountain Range off the Bering Sea, called Heather Creek. We are in this terrible plane as it goes through awful Alaskan weather in April, when we introduce our first player in alphabetical order according to their fictional character's name, because that's how Discord organized it. So, Larry and Ross, introduce yourselves.
Hey, this is Ross with the Role Playing Public Radio.
And Mood, dead on the ground and bleeding out. Thank you.
People want an announcer voice. They love it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
that's all it could ever be.
Yep. Hey, yeah, I am playing Larry Jantzen. I was born in Ithaca, Texas. It's Ithaca, Texas. Yeah, I'm an FBI agent. And I'm, I believe in the bureau.
How old are you?
I'm very young. I'm 25. So
Damn.
yeah.
So you're Keanu Reeves in Point Break. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
basically. Yeah.
All right. Is there anyone of Busey age? Because I can already see a relationship occurring between.
Oh no.
Anyway, who is next?
Hey, this is Max. I'm playing Lieutenant Hank Crenshaw of the 10th Mountain Division, which is the department of the Army that specializes in mountainous and Arctic warfare. I am a lifer in the U.S. military, 38 years old, joining up shortly after the 9/11 attacks, and then being stationed over in Afghanistan as well as in Iraq. Character has a deep respect for the uncaring force of nature and wants to make sure to get people in and out of dangerous territory safely.
Cool. What are you doing on the bumpy flight into Heather Creek in this loud plane where no one can talk? Yeah.
I'm quietly appreciating that I am going someplace cold as opposed to someplace abysmally hot, because that is where I've spent the majority of my life while working.
All right. You're excited like a husky about to go outside. Okay. Next.
Hey, it's Baz, and I'm playing Myrai Mantz, a federal agent with the Department of Wildlife.
All right. How many years young is Mariah?
Myrai Mantz is 45.
Nice. All right. What do you specialize in, Mariah?
I think she's probably like ranger style, kind of like she does a lot of on site stuff. She does like poacher patrolling and things like that.
Cool. All right. A lot of work with the dart gun. Yeah.
And a real gun.
Yeah, very true. All right, cool. So Mariah Mantz, what is she doing on the plane ride in?
Oh, just having a great time. This is nothing new to her. She's from the area, so she's used to flying these charter flights through hell.
How briefed are you into the program? Like, did someone tell you there's weird shit and you get to fight it and you just kind of bought it? Or have you, seen the elephant?
I'd say she's seen the elephant, but she doesn't want to accept that she's seen the elephant, so she just feels like she downed something big when she killed it. And when the agent, when the program came to talk to her, she was like, "Oh, it's fine, nothing big." And so they've kind of just kept her around as a
oh, this one's delusional American crazy. She'll do
yeah.
good. She'll do good.
Yeah,
she'll confabulate whatever story she needs to keep going. Nice. All right. I like Mariah already. And last but not least,
hey, it's Noah. And I am playing Park Ranger Glenn Nesbit. I'm a part of the National Park Service. And I'm going to say 33 years old.
Okay. Have you seen the elephant, Glenn? Or are you just aware that there's bad stuff out there?
I think I am aware that there's bad stuff out there. I don't think he has run into anything unnatural explicitly, but definitely been around the periphery of some of that stuff.
Okay. How old was he again?
33.
33. Okay. Yeah. That's protagonist age. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
His name's Glenn. I'm already rooting for him. All right. All right. Your plane lands. Once you get beneath the cloud line, which is oddly low on the Brooks Mountains, it actually seems unseasonably kind of warm. And the sun's kind of peeking through. It's clearing up around the sea, and you see a very, very rickety ass airstrip, but it appears well used. And you touch down at it, and the door opens up. It's actually for April, which is still before the real frost hits and you get the 3 months of summer up here, it's pretty balmy. It's like 45 degrees Fahrenheit out there. And the engine shuts down and you get out. And there is a guy in a big Hummer limo with Heather Creek, Alaska along the side, just sort of waiting there with a sign that says law enforcement. Yeah. So you could all get out and you'd actually hear each other for the first time. Yeah.
Where did we land?
You are at Heather Creek, Alaska. It is a tourist town used almost exclusively by Alaska cruise lines.
Okay, is this a fictional town or is this like a real place?
No, it's a real place.
Okay.
Heather Creek, Alaska. It's got, like beautiful waterfalls and, protected forests on the northern slope of the Brooks Mountains. It is Instagram bait, Do you want to look like a lumberjack? Go forth and get thy followers. And the helicopter will take you back to the cruise ship in hourly shifts. You know what I mean? Okay. That kind of shit. Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of our contact there, or the guy who's going to drive us?
You don't know. Okay. They just someone from the Alaska State Troopers put in the fingerprints. Of course, they found in the water. He is a full-blown CIA intelligence asset, but he was supposed to be in the northern Sudanese desert 2 hours before that.
No, I mean our contact, like the person we're supposed to talk to here, or the person meeting us at the airport.
You have no idea. The program just sent you in. Like you don't have a story. You're just someone of the Alaska State Troopers is currently looking at a dead guy, and they don't know who it is because Prism is holding back the information. Because it's like, how did he get there in 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have a contact person. You just have your own identifications. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on. You're there to figure out what's going on. So
right. But
take control by whatever means. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is official, but it's officially unofficial.
Yeah.
I guess gather whatever bags we would have.
Yeah.
If anything.
What was in your go bag? Whatever you think you had in your go bag, you can have it.
Okay.
Your official program, so you at least knew to prepare for this. Yeah.
I just imagine it'd be some typical survival gear, firearm, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is considered the woods, so you could be full blown like, I'm the guy from the Gray. They pay me to hunt wolves. Like, yeah, that's fine.
That's the stuff in my bag.
Yeah. Are you fixing bayonets? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Let's show this fucking resort town.
Just head over to the guy by the Humvee after gathering bags.
Humvee limo.
Humvee limo.
Hello? Who's there? Are you the people from the federal government?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm here to take you to the station.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Eugene.
Eugene, you're part of the state troopers? Like,
no, I work for Heather Creek.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think it's Arizona.
You're awfully far from home. Yeah. All right. Let's.
Sugar, could you answer me a question real quick?
Yeah, just get in the limo. There's a PA.
Oh, okay.
It's cold out here. It is not cold out there. It is 45 degrees. It is like, fuck, climate change is real, huh? Out there, like it is. Yeah.
I get in. I have to vote in my stuff in.
Yeah, so he'll let you all in. You can ride up front with him if you want to. Like, he's got nothing to hide. He's gonna take you where you need to go. Yeah.
All right. Well,
sounds good.
Yeah. How'd you get up here, Eugene? Why'd you call him all the way from Arizona?
Oh, well, like, I was in my MFA, and I kind of had a little freak out, because, like, somebody at workshop said that my stories didn't have, like, enough lived experience. So I thought I'd come up here and, like, do a Jack London kind of thing, but there weren't a lot of jobs, so I ended up working for this cruise ship. So I just kind of show people around this town, and then we get on a helicopter and go back. And otherwise, I just kind of clean the ship.
All right.
I think we're forgetting to do something here, y'all. Eugene, Sanguine?
Sangria?
No, okay, never mind.
I don't think we have any. We kind of shut everything down once they found the body. We didn't think anyone else
That answers that. We figured that
was going to be using the wet bar.
No, that's all.
I mean,
Thank you.
It's too cold for sangria anyway. This is whiskey weather.
I would agree, but yeah. So he's driving you through this like fucking Disney ass town in Alaska, like log cabins that look like fake as hell. Like curated pine forest around it, just the top of the rock, Lake of the Oaks version of Alaska. That it's just this touristy spot to take pictures. There's like a scenic vista every 2 blocks. Yeah. You get up into some more deeper woods. Sort of a recessed area that looks like people actually live there. It appears to be where, sort of staff live there year round when they're not doing tourist season, but tourist season gets to come earlier because everything's melting. And you arrive at what looks like a police station for a small town. And, you just like, here we are.
Well, Eugene, thank you for the ride. Guess stay here until we know if we need you or not.
I was supposed to go back.
Oh, okay.
To the ship, but I mean, yeah. If you want Larry, he lives in town. He's the guy who found the body.
Okay,
he doesn't ride on the ship.
What's his address?
Oh, he lives. We just kind of gave him a trailer down by the river. That's where they launched the raft rides from.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like down this way, and then you take you can literally see where you're supposed to turn.
Okay,
it's just down by this idyllic river that cuts through the town.
All right.
Thanks, Eugene. We appreciate the information.
Yeah,
drive safe now. I don't think that thing's going to handle well in the snow.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. All right. Yeah, you're there. You're at the police station.
I will go in. Go to the receptionist. It's like, hello, I'm Agent Jantzen with the FBI. I need to talk to whoever is in charge of the investigation of the body.
A woman's kind of shocked. And she sort of gets back and goes to the back room. And then a Alaska State Trooper comes around at a different door, and he's got a name tag. He's Sutherland. He says, "Can I help you?"
Hello, Trooper Sutherland. My name is Agent Jantzen. We're part of a task force to look into the body that was recently discovered here. I'm sure you know the one I'm referring to.
I don't know what the hell you all and then from the back of the door you hear another one is like, "Sutherland, get in here!" And you hear back is like, "Sarge, I'm like, no, they're here with us. Get in here!" And Sutherland is literally just bawled out until he comes inside and leaves the door open for you.
I follow in.
Yeah, he has no fucking idea why you're there, but he's too busy getting bawled out by his, like, the door slams behind him. Like, you're just there. There you see a locker room in back of this very tiny police station with like 3 desks. And there's lights on and people milling about in it.
All right. Well, I follow the sort to the yelling. The person who's yelling sounds like they know what's going on.
Yeah. So there's the office, and then there's the locker room. So you're going towards the office with the yelling. And where is everybody else going?
I will also go towards the yelling in the office.
Okay.
Myrai's looking for a cup of coffee.
That would probably be in the locker room.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can maybe find a map of the surrounding area. Like if there's one of those big maps like pinned on the walls, that kind of shows like the general layout of the town, just so I can kind of get bearings for where we are.
Yeah, there definitely is. So you are to the northwest of the Brooks Mountains. It is a glacial and river mouth runoff from the Brooks Mountains into the Bering Sea. And Heather Creek is one of many creeks around the area. But as the shore banks further north, the beach gets a little less licheny and picturesque and a little more frozen and dead. And so the touristy kind of areas thin out and it becomes straight up tundra where it's just Death Stranding landscape until you have like weird pockets of like deep 1,000-year-old vegetation in these frozen Brooks Mountain valleys that are sheltered from the Arctic wind. Like, yeah.
All right.
Pretty barren shit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was there like a not like a secretary, but like a person working the front desk?
Yeah, she's just sort of stunned there. She thought that the plan was to get Sutherland to deal with this, but then he got balls out so hard, and apparently it's Sutherland, the chief, this lady, and whoever's in that locker room, and she just is at a loss. She doesn't know who you people are. Yeah.
I'll go up to the reception or the person working the front desk. Sugar, could you tell me what the National Weather Service has on weather reports for the Heather Creek area or Heather River, whatever it's called?
Oh, we're looking real good meteorologically.
Nothing crazy heading this way, right?
No, actually, she rattles off like an alarmingly astute meteorological breakdown of the next 7 days. Like they're cruise ship people, like, so they're obsessive about the weather. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
It's actually a pretty clear skies, unseasonably warm, but that tends to be a trend of late.
I think Heather knows how quick weather can change around these parts and wants to make sure that she's not walking into a freak blizzard that comes up and that.
No, her accounting of the forecast is roughly the same of yours. Like,
okay, cool.
As you made before you flew out there. Like, it was rough going into the mountains because it's always rough going into the mountains, and then you were fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're talking to her. You open the door to the office.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you and Ranger Glenn Nesbit walk in there. There's a pot-bellied old state police chief, like shaking off his coat from where he came in the back, and the Sutherland looks at you and just walks out, and then the chief goes, "I'm sorry about that. I just got the call. I got here as soon as I could." Yeah.
Yes. I'm just all business. Just, no expression. Just, I am a law robot. Here to do FBI business. Don't give away anything. My name is, I'm Agent Jantzen with the FBI. We're here. I don't know what you were briefed, but.
Oh yeah, I'm real glad to get this off our hands.
Yeah,
This is going to be a real political hot potato. No.
Yeah, it was quite.
I'm glad you guys are here.
My
Sutherland doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, my supervisor was quite sanguine about it when he briefed me. So.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Mm-hmm. So, what is? I'm not sure exactly what you're told, but obviously, discretion, confidentiality is of the utmost importance. So, where is the body now?
Oh, it's back in the locker room there. We got the medical guy. He's from the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
He's a doctor for them. We don't have a coroner on by here because, I mean, this town is basically only here for the cruise ship. It's pretty much, we haven't heard anything back. But, considering how this guy's fucking dressed, I understand.
Yes. So we'll need to, of course, to be shown the area where he was discovered. And I assume were any belongings found on him?
They dragged him out of the creek.
Nothing.
Seen that Disney on Ice shit out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, legitimately, the kayakers hadn't even launched off yet. They were taking pictures on the little fucking Venice veranda, and a corpse just came floating down in the middle of the fucking, Mouseketeers shit. It was insane. People fucking screaming. It was a nightmare.
About how long is the creek from here?
Oh, you can walk outside. Yeah, it cuts through the town exists for this little idyllic creek.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, how far is it to the source of the creek?
Oh, we never go up that far.
Okay.
Yeah, we basically start the kayakers a half click north, and then we float them 2 clicks south of here, and by then they're picked up and taken back for snacks. Yeah, everything else past that is just wilderness.
What was her name?
Carmichael.
Carmichael. All
right. Of course, Chief Carmichael will need a place to work, an office of someplace.
Yeah, this is it. No, they told me the whole thing. Yeah, Federal signed off on it. You're good.
Okay. So we'll need keys so we can come and go and keep things secure.
Yep, there you go. I told Sutherland to clear the hell out. So we'll pull the doctor. It's all yours.
All right.
Any vehicles we can requisition, Chief Carmichael?
Shit. Yeah, I got one of the tour Hummers.
Sure.
This is a non-stretch kind, I assume?
Yeah, in case there's a storm, they gave me extra keys. So he throws you a giant yellow inflatable thing that says Alaska Airlines across it. You're basically driving the fucking Jeep from Jurassic Park, but it's all yours, baby.
Living the dream. And do you have a list of all the people who found the body? The tourists? Did you get statements from them?
Yeah, it's Lair. He's down by the river.
Okay.
Now just follow the weed smoke. You will find him.
I understand.
All right.
And
you guys are good because.
Well, one last question. Have there been any other crimes or unusual incidents in the last month or so here?
You mean fucking terrorists floating down the river?
Anything?
No, nothing akin to that.
Well,
that's new.
No violent crimes, no burglaries, no unusual events.
This is barely a town. It's a Potemkin village. We exist for tourists.
All right. It's okay.
All right. How about aberrant?
You gotta understand, man. I'm not trained for this. I hunt down rabid moose. This is how
How about aberrant weather? Anything like that?
We're 2 months too early to be up and running, but it's COVID, so no one gives a fuck. We're the only cruise line that's still open because Americans do not care. So yeah.
Wow. A surprisingly woke rural sheriff.
Hey, a surprisingly woke rural sheriff whose only jurisdiction is a Potemkin village built by
Okay,
built
yeah,
by a
fair.
cruise line. Yeah, he gets it.
Okay,
He knows what
yeah.
he is.
He sees the stylized writing on the wall.
Yeah, someone from
Perfect
someone from the
cursive.
federal government on a voice distorter said, "The case is ours, walk away." And he was like, "Oh, fucking thank Christ." Yeah, here are my keys. Yeah, he was very happy to hear that. Yeah.
All right.
Look at you.
Well-
You are the chief now.
Well, I guess we should probably go look at the body and go talk to Lair.
Yeah, so they're all pulling out. Like, yeah, it's all yours.
Lair is by the river.
Yeah, down by the river. Yeah.
Okay. Do we
They
want
tell you to walk down the highway, and then there's a dirt road that heads down an embankment into a bunch of trees.
do some of us? I'll be willing to go talk to Lair.
I'll go with you.
All right, and then the rest of y'all go see the body. I guess I don't do bodies; it's not really my thing.
I have forensics at 50. Does anybody else have any?
I've got first aid at 60, which might be useful depending on the state of the body. So couldn't hurt. I'll go
I
with
am
you.
a park ranger, so no.
Same. I call you guys when I find a body.
Yeah. You have a tree.
Find any horses, I'm set. But
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you have like a cougar or some kind of like bear in the area, I can handle that.
all right, well, let's go talk to Lair. Y'all handle the body and the doctor, and we'll get this thing underway, I guess.
Glenn, you want? I'm taking my rifle. You taking a gun?
Yes,
All right.
I am.
All right. Cool. Just want to make sure I didn't look, strange.
Polar
out here.
bear country.
Then again, it's Alaska, so
What kind of gun?
I have a rifle Chamberlain 338 Lapua Magnum.
Okay.
God damn.
I'm a park ranger in Alaska, or I'm a wildlife
Okay.
grizzly bears. I want to make sure I get it done in the first shot.
Yeah, you
meet
can
God
have
on
it.
the road. You want to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start looking at
All
the
right, who's looking at the body?
I am.
As am I.
Sand checks.
Oh boy.
Me and Glenn, I bet they're having a great time.
That is a fail.
I also failed.
Okay, that's going to be 1d6.
Ooh.
This is a really fucked up body.
Yep.
Oops. That is the wrong. I do not roll D100 on that.
Ah!
Yeah. I lose 2.
Well, I rolled 6, so I am going to.
Throw up.
You might want to burn some willpower on
Yeah,
that
I'm
one,
going to burn some willpower on my bond with my brother David.
Fuck you, Dave. All right, what didn't kill this person is really the question. Basically, jaw hanging by a flap, throat just torn to shreds, his sinuses and septum opened like a Pez dispenser, but dry, desiccated like a mummy. Flesh is bruised and covered in frost as if it was frozen. And its legs are just turned backwards, its legs are just turned backwards, reversed around to its shoulders. The tour guides, they put him on a sort of boogie board, for river rafting to carry the corpse. So it's got a clown on the side. Yeah.
Well, that's something there. You ever seen anything like this, Larry?
Have I?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Have you?
I was asking out of character. Does this remind me of anything?
Absolutely no.
Yeah.
This guy is so intensely fucked up. Yeah, you've never seen anything quite like this.
Okay.
There should be blood everywhere, but he's too dry. He's almost a husk. He's just, it's a nightmarish. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, you've dealt with your sand though, so you can tuck in. Like
Well,
there's a first aid kit. You can figure out some sort of autopsy solution right here. It's not like you can do much more damage with a chest splitter. So you could get a pretty good look inside of him just with a flashlight at this point.
Yeah, no, I brought crime scene investigation equipment, and obviously, since we knew we were dealing with bodies, I would have brought forensics tools. So yeah.
All right, so your forensics are at 50.
Yep. I rolled, but if you want to roll for me, that's
up to you.
I rolled 26.
Okay. All right. So you don't know the order anything happened. But here's what you know all the things that did happen.
Mm-hmm.
Throat was torn out by some sort of like teeth or claws, jagged implement, maybe a chainsaw. You're not quite sure. Sort of like a diagonal thrashing motion that moved around.
Okay.
Frostbite all over the skin. Is dressed for a Chinese desert, and he appears to have had flash freezing, like not just hypothermia, a spontaneous loss of heat, to the point of like cells exploding, on his upper dermis. He is desiccated beyond decomp. There is far too much blood missing from him. He was drained before he was found in the river. You find pre-lividity bruises on his shoulder, and his spine has been shattered.
Shoulder or shoulders?
His shoulder. His
Okay.
left shoulder has a deep pre-lividity bruise.
Okay.
And his spine has been shattered in half. Just cracked like a twig.
Not like a clean, like blunt force trauma kind of shattered?
Like a pressured.
Okay, like putting a heavy rock on it and it just crushed it?
That's all you can imagine, because the force it would take.
But it was
snapped like a fucking twig. Like it was made to reach tension strength and then kept going.
Okay.
Yeah.
What could have done that instant freeze? Like what kind of temperatures are we talking about? Is there any place on Earth that could do that, or is this like a freezer of some kind? Or
it's the stratosphere or a deep
Stratosphere.
freeze.
Okay.
Like a spontaneous wet throw into a deep freezer.
How long would have that taken? Like minutes or hours?
Minutes at that temperature, especially if he was wet.
Okay.
But that's like you found him in. It's almost as if you found him in an Alaska stream.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with the weather, it's not even that cold in Alaska right now.
Right. So something happened to him on his journey.
Yes.
So to speak. So
all right. We cut to Myrai and who else went with you, Myrai?
Glenn.
Myrai and Glenn, you see Lair's trailer. He is there. He is smoking in, a very disgusting lounge chair, throwing darts. He doesn't seem upwardly mobile. But he is the camp kayak director that found the body. So what do you say?
What was his name again?
Lair.
You wouldn't have to be Lair, would you?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Oh no, me and my partner, Ranger Nesbit, are here to ask some questions about a body found out here in this area.
Yeah, I told everything to the state troopers.
Okay, would you mind recounting that story to us?
I mean, it was really traumatic, but okay. So we went out for the morning kayak lesson. The crew came out. We did our first round of the early morning old folks, and then there were the late risers that managed to sign up on time, and so we were doing their pre-flight safety run, and I was walking backwards, and we were over Lover's Bridge, and then we saw this corpse come down the fucking stream, and like all the kids and the ladies screamed, and I ran, and we were going to get in the kayaks anyway, and so I grabbed my kayak and a raft, and I got out there and I caught him before he hit the rapids, and I put him in the raft, and then I tied the raft up, and then I went to go get to the troopers after I tied the raft up, and I waited for them to show up, and then I just told them where the raft was, and I've been here ever since.
All right. About how far up the creek is Lover's Bridge?
Oh, I had to really run to get there. You guys have Humint?
Yes. I have it at 50.
All right, roll it.
We're using dice roller.
Whatever you want. I can roll for you, but I just never expect DiceBot to work.
The new one does. The new one works pretty well.
There's a new one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exclamation point D, whatever.
38. That's a pass.
Okay, cool. Exclamation point D. All right, so you figure out that he is not telling the truth about the raft thing. He tied the raft up, he called the cops, he did something else that he didn't mention, and then he waited here.
Okay. So you tied the guy up to the raft. Did anything happen in between then and when you left? When the Rangers show up? Anything like that go on? Need you to think real hard.
Oh, I don't know, man. I just had to call the Rangers because I saw that crazy shit, Hey, I had to wait for them. They told me to wait by the phone, so.
Sugar, can I have a pull on that, the thing you're holding there? I assume he's got
a cop?
No, I ain't a cop. It's all good.
Right. Is there persuade? Roll persuade.
Oh, absolutely not.
He's like, I need this. It's medicine. He puts it out. He's not buying it.
I was being honest.
I know. You couldn't convince him. I'm sorry. The dice decided. Okay, yeah, he is definitely lying about that.
I'm trying to win him over. I'm trying to get him to trust us.
It doesn't help that he's lying his ass off. And
also,
Myrai
is trying to get a little high.
Well, you can have all his weave if you bind him up for being a murderer. Like, you're cops. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm not a cop.
You're with a cop.
I'm a forest cop.
Neither of us are cops.
I am a forest cop. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's poaching.
Just call the FBI agent and be like, what?
Yeah.
Federal drug charges?
Okay.
Like, sure.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Then you're in the forest.
Marijuana's legal in Alaska.
All right.
By the way.
All right, Larry.
Yeah, I know.
Not if he's selling it to tourists without a license.
Larry, I'd really hate for you to get caught up in something like this. I really don't want to see you. You seem like a nice enough guy. I don't want to see you getting put in cuffs over something like this. Because, I mean, as far as anybody knows, you could have chopped this guy up or whatever happened. So, really need you to tell me what happened.
Roll persuade.
No. Okay. Copy, paste. 85. That's a no.
Yeah, he doesn't buy it.
Okay.
Look, man, I told you my story. That's it. I don't want to talk anymore.
All right.
That I understand you don't want to talk anymore, and that's all well and good. But you understand they sent us two to come talk to you. He's a forest ranger, and I work for the Department of Wildlife Services. Now the other individuals with me, the other one's an FBI agent, and another guy looks like some tough boy from the military. Now they didn't come talk to you, but they very well can come talk to you if you don't give us what we need to know right now.
All right, I'll give you a +10 for your additional threat.
Come on, Mariah. You can do it.
43 out of 50.
Okay, look, it's in my fucking garden shed. I thought it would look cool and I could use it to get girls.
Is that a gun?
Yeah, what did you hide?
It's in the garden shed. It's not like I can fucking hurt anybody with it.
All right, well, take us to the garden shed.
He walks you around his trailer. He opens the garden shed. There is what is left of a Kalashnikov.
All right.
It's sort of bent in a U.
Oh,
the wooden stock has been shattered off.
all
It's
right.
not going to hurt anybody with it.
Is this on him?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Larry, but a girl like me would prefer a working gun. This one's pretty broken.
Well, no shit.
right.
Why do you want it?
I'm just saying.
Ain't going to hurt nobody.
Yeah, but it's evidence, Lair.
So fine. Take it. It's evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll give it back if.
No, we won't. We most certainly will not be giving this back to you, Larry. It's important to understand that this is crime scene evidence.
God damn it. Just take it. He goes back and angrily smokes his weed. He took his cool U-shaped Kalashnikov.
Hey, Larry, 1 second. How much for a dime bag?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right. So they come back up.
For a pothead, he was really agitated.
It's it's the wilderness. It does something to you.
They have a U-shaped Kalashnikov.
What?
When they walk through the door. Yeah.
Hey, check this out. What'd y'all find?
Just a corpse that had a bad couple of hours.
Yeah, don't look at the. I'd not recommend looking at the body unless.
I won't.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I definitely won't do that.
Considering what the gun looks like, I don't think the guy's looking any better.
If he was holding this, he can't be in good condition.
He suffered multiple types of trauma that individually would have been fatal, and most disturbingly, he was frozen on a level that would indicate really outside of possibly Antarctica, nowhere on Earth.
We're not ruling out space yet.
Yeah.
About to say, well, let's look at what.
What do you mean by that?
Let's look at what we
Not
have.
ruling out
All of you
space
can roll
yet,
awareness.
Glenn.
Yeah.
All of you can roll awareness.
I succeed.
I do as well with a 2.
You are angrily arguing over the child clown sled with a corpse in it and the U-shaped Kalashnikov. When you see on the barrel of the Kalashnikov, where it's most bent, rust starts to appear. Just like before your eyes, in the shapes of like fingerprints.
What are you looking? Oh,
that's not that wasn't there when we found it.
Yeah, that's some spontaneous oxidation.
Fuck! No, I failed it.
As did I.
Take one.
I guess I did as well.
Pass that one for me. Checking, I don't know, our pockets or our key ring with the big yellow floaty thing. Is that starting to rust at all?
No.
Or
Also, the rust, the fingerprints don't look right. They're also like weirdly spaced out.
Okay. What do we know about this person? He was supposed to be in Khartoum. 2 hours later, he's...
No, he was outside of Khartoum. He was in the middle of the desert.
Whatever. He is literally half a planet away from where he is supposed to be.
Yes.
Within a 2 hour time span?
Yeah, so
maybe he... I've seen some weird shit. I think we all have here, knowing where we come from. Maybe he was flung through the sky.
He was... Well, that, or it's a case of mistaken identity. The biometric information could be wrong. He could have an identical twin brother no one knew about.
But when you're a CIA intelligence asset, they keep pretty good tabs on you.
Yeah.
Do you see any people dressed for desert climate around here?
That's another problem.
Yes.
Now, AKs aren't...
You can make another forensics roll, Ross.
AKs aren't rare around these parts. Everyone's got a gun of some kind, but...
U-shaped ones, though.
Nope, I do not. In fact, I get a crit failure.
What does this have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Fucking weird U-shaped gun. It's Alaska. They're everywhere.
Well, actually, no. I had an idea. I want to look at his left shoulder and see if the bruising matches where if his rifle was slung over, if something clamped down on him, perhaps it bent the rifle around him.
That is a very good theory, actually.
Yeah.
In fact, that could be the thing that slowly applied pressure and snapped his spine in half if someone were, say, grabbing the other end of it on either side with their weirdly long and spaced out fingers that are insanely powerful.
Oh boy.
Well, there's a sand check. That sounds like a sand check realization to me.
That's another failure. I'm just doing...
It's gonna be a 1d3. 1d4, sorry. 1d4. Don't do D3s anymore, Stoke.
We can do D3s.
They're dead to us.
Wow. All right. So, yep. Awesome. I'm just been having a great day. I'm going to use I'm going to project that onto my cousin Mary. So, for 1 point. Awesome.
All right.
So I want to also look at his fingernail. Well, I also want to look at his clothes and his fingernails and his toes to see if there's any evidence of trace evidence of things left behind, any substances that might have been embedded in his skin or hands, especially if he doesn't look like he has any injuries on his hands consistent with the struggle. Did he, before he died, did he try to fight back against whatever happened to him?
You don't see anything under the nails except some blood.
Okay.
And it's only trace elements, which makes sense if he had been dropped in a river before the blood had a chance to congeal.
Mm-hmm.
And he does have a lot of just sand beneath his toenails.
Okay.
Not from this region, sand. Yeah.
Right. I will take samples, of course, but I imagine it would be consistent with that. And his clothes, there's nothing examining his clothes in detail. Nothing unusual pops up.
No, it looks like he was at a madrasa. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a theory, but I don't want to. I think that's impossible. That definitely can't be real. So
yeah, everyone sees Larry Jantzen kind of turn white as he's looking at the weirdly rusting gun and back at the corpse and back at the gun. Yeah.
I'll look at do the fingerprints on the gun barrel match him?
Oh God, no. He'll match humans.
Okay.
They're like swirls inside swirls.
Okay.
I know you probably haven't read Uzumaki, but
Oh, I love Junji Ito. He's my favorite.
Oh no, Agent Weeaboo, I see.
yeah, Agent Weewu on the case.
Yep.
Yeah.
It gets boring up in Alaska. Got to fill your time with something.
The weather is so kawaii out here. I just love it.
Oh God.
You,
Okay, so, well, that's really fucked up. But I mean, the only thing we can really do is investigate around the area. I think because
Sounds like a plan to me.
there's no connection between this dude anywhere in this community. I'm guessing.
I figure we've got a spot where they found him floating down the river, but I figure we can just take a hike up the river, see if we can find anything that looks unusual out there. If this guy got flung through the sky or teleported or where the fuck happened.
either that or we charter a flight to Khartoum. I don't think many fly out of Anchorage.
Yeah. By the way, that is a direct flight plan. The 14 hours thing, which he also couldn't have gotten.
Yeah.
So, cool. Yeah, you guys want to walk up river?
Yep.
Before
you
we
want to try and take the you want to try and take the the tourist mobile.
Before we go trekking, let's make sure we have proper supplies if we're going out into the wilderness. No denim, layers, hand warmers, trail rations. You know, it's 42 degrees outside, but you know, strange things.
Yeah.
So let's go prepared.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you brought all that shit, and then they had nuts and some OJ in case someone had some diabetic stuff going on. That's all they had here.
Or gave blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of vodka though.
Taking about all that.
Yeah. Actually, well-stocked bar, but that's pretty much it. Okay, you get in the tourist mobile. You can head up the trail pass where they go to the kayaking pretty easily. But then beyond that, it's going to be there's nothing. You know, it's just not. They haven't forged anything. So you can try off-roading it, or you can go on foot.
I like a good walk.
Yeah, let's.
I'm sure
I really
Nesbit
don't have
would
to
mind.
drag this thing out of the mud if we get stuck. Yeah, I'm fine with walking.
Yeah, this one of them newer Hummers. This ain't meant for about here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you have drive above 50, you know this thing is made to serve champagne in and will die the second it gets off the road. Yeah. Okay, so who's navigating?
I'll do that.
What you navigate at?
70.
Roll that shit.
20 out of 70.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that map that Nesbit looked at really closely, you just internalized with your Sherlock vision, and you get out there, and there is a forge at the creek, but you see that there are some rotting trees in the northmost fork, and that you recognize that this isn't on the map. Heather Creek doesn't have an intersection here with a different creek. That fork is that northernmost fork is new.
Hey, Nesbit, you saw the map, right?
Yeah, I think Crenshaw looked at it too.
Yeah.
Y'all, I looked at that pretty good. I don't remember this fork in the river being here at all.
No, that was
Hell, that doesn't even look natural, even like it's supposed to be there, like it's been there for a while. That looks new.
Yeah, it looks pretty newly flooded. Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't look right. It could be like runoff from like melting snow somewhere nearby, or like
Yeah, it happened months ago, but like only months ago. Yeah.
How deep is the creek or the river that we've been fjording?
It is up.
It is up. Okay.
The glacial melt is pretty heavy. because it is 45 degrees in April in Alaska. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like mosquitoes are starting to come out 2 months early. Like, yeah, it's bad.
Jesus.
So
All right.
Crick is up.
Well, this is. I think we need to head this way. This is the most unusual thing around here. I feel like.
Yeah, outside of any other evidence.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, now
is everybody carrying?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Twice over.
Yes, I think at least me and Mantz have like rifles.
I'm carrying a civilian AR.
I would have.
An
just...
FBI one. Fucking Alaska, dealing with terrorist shit. I'm bringing a handgun, a vest, and a rifle.
All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go for it.
I got bad news for you there, Agent Jantzen.
What?
That bear ain't going to give two shits about that AR. You're liable just to piss him off.
I'm honestly more concerned with other people.
Well, you ain't never been to Alaska, then, have you?
Not out in the.
They got ARs too.
Some of them probably carrying FBI ARs.
Anyway, so you guys go hunting. Make your navigation check. Who's on point?
I'll be on point.
Get him there.
This is about speed. It's pretty easy to follow a river, but yeah.
Oh, could I get a science ecology check on like this area before we get too far away?
Yeah.
Let me. Nope, that's
nailed it.
Woods.
Some weird shit. That's a tree.
They got trees.
They got trees up in here.
Look at this big furry dog.
Oh, I think I saw this on a Bob Ross episode.
Big furry dog. That's pretty good. All right. Who was navigating again?
I was. I got a 38 out of 80.
Okay, yeah. So you are like fucking loving this. Like, no one comes up here. You are blazing trail. You got your gun out. Like, fuck yes. You're getting into it, and they just have to follow you. Like you walk through the raindrops. You get you start heading upland. You see a sort of blown out kind of sinkhole on a knife ridge and a waterfall where there shouldn't be. And the woods of this sort of valley where you're protected from the seas off the the winds off the Bering Sea, is sort of losing out to higher altitudes. And it gets real Death Stranding, rocky up there. But whatever that water is coming from, it is cresting over those like lichen covered rocks at the top of that ridge. Yeah.
And this isn't on the map either,
right? You know that you should be getting close to Outwash Creek, which is another glacial outflow, but it is so far north there's nothing there. It's just a bunch of rocks and a creek. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Well, it is April, so you guys got there around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So isn't the sun up longer there in Alaska in April? I don't know when the sun would set.
6 months sun, 6 months night.
Yeah.
Pretty much, but
I don't know when April would be.
I will find out.
I know there is like a half hour of darkness most of the time.
Jamie, can you look that up?
Yeah, Jamie, can you look that up? Jamie? Play
this podcast, this recording in no way or form supports Joe Rogan or anything that he's standing.
Oh yeah, thank you for that, Bez. We don't fuck him.
Fuck Joe Rogan.
Is that what that's a reference to?
Oh yeah.
But we do like the idea of having a Google slave.
We have our own Jamie.
Yeah, and Noah is that, and we love him for it.
Yeah.
He sure as fuck isn't editing the podcast. That's for goddamn sure.
During the summer, the sun doesn't completely set from early May until the end of July.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're not
Quite there.
I mean, you're in the mountains. It's got to get pretty dim.
but we're not gonna get caught by night,
No.
anytime in the immediate.
You'll be caught by twilight, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you heading up the ridge?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
let's
It
do
is getting like 8 or 9 at night, but it's still like navigating through dusk,
Temperature staying steady, right?
It's colder.
Colder.
It's getting below freezing. Yeah.
We'll check out this ridge, then head back.
Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
plan.
We'll be stuck out here in the dark when it gets cold.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make a athletics check. It's been a long day. Let's see how well you crest this hill.
41 out of 50.
45 out of 50.
Okay.
19 out of 80.
Jesus.
Oops. 72 out of
Iron Man in this shit?
Not fit for mountain warfare, my ass.
What did you get, Ross?
72 out of 50.
All right. The three amigos crest the hill like majestic stallions. Their manes blowing in the Arctic
God, I
wind.
wish I had a horse. I'd ride of 60.
Yeah, and then there's poor Larry Jantzen. He just lost 1d4 willpower going up that fucking hill.
Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry.
I don't know why you're climbing all this in that suit.
I got a shot of vodka up here waiting for us. You can just make it to the top. Come on, buddy. You're almost there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, poor Larry. It's been a long day. You don't expect it to end by seeing a fishing village that's not supposed to be there. We will end the episode there. So that was part 1 of Sanguine Thorn. Questions, comments, reactions.
Loving it.
The mystery
really
just
like
keeps
that.
unfolding.
Yep. It's going to turn out great for us. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
I really am going to pay Patsy to fucking draw the 3 specimens cresting the hill as Larry Jantzen has an asthma attack.
I will print and frame that.
No.
They're all just festooned with guns. You're just like, dragging your FBI AR-15 on the ground.
Oh, no.
I feel like Mantz is up there like patting her knees, like come on, you're almost there. Come on, sugar, you're gonna make it.
I'm 45 years young. Yeah, that is pretty great. Hey everyone, I'm Caleb, and this is Delta Green Dead Channels, where I sneak into Shane Ivy's home through an elaborate system of tunnels I've dug underneath his garage, and pirate Delta Green actual plays, and then profit off them before slinking back into the night. Don't tell him. It's actually gotten a lot easier because he has moved to Canada. So I basically just have an abandoned house to live in now. So things are going great for me. That's an update on personal news. This is part 2 of Sanguine Thorn. Last time, our intrepid program cell found Abiba Al-Hawaryat in a Heather Creek, Alaska He was in Khartoum 2 hours before that, and he just super died from something that killed him in all sorts of interesting ways. They traced the trail upriver, and they have now found a fishing village on Outcast Creek, where there is not supposed to be one. And that's where we go, introducing our characters. And their players, of course.
Yep. Hi, this is Ross Payton with Real Pain Public Radio. Yeah, you can you may just Google it. It's a podcast about RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
More importantly, who are you inhabiting in the road?
Oh yes, I'm Larry Jantzen, 25-year-old FBI agent who's doing great out in the wilderness. Definitely used to this kind of thing, apparently.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Hey, this is Max from Good Brews, Bad Views, the podcast that asks if great beer makes bad movies any better. Today, I am playing Lieutenant Hank Crenshaw, expert ridge climber, and guy who got spooked by a mutilated body last time.
He was like super mutilated, though.
Yeah.
Like, super duper extra mutilated. Like he had all the mutilation.
Yeah, if you think of a wound, that guy had it. So, understandable. But yeah.
Next.
Hey, it's your boy Baz, Future Wolfington on Twitch. Go give me a follow. I'm playing Myrai Mantz, the agent with the Department of Wildlife.
Tragically unable to get high last adventure.
That's some.
She conquered that ridge like a Navy goddamn SEAL.
That's her. That's every morning for Myrai.
And finally,
Hey, it's Noah from Thinking Too Hard About Anime, the anime analyzation and recap podcast. And I'm playing National Park Service Ranger Glenn Nesbit, who has conquered this mountain to discover a village that probably shouldn't be there, I think. I believe that was what was going on.
yeah. So you see it's not like ancient, but it is a large, filting village made of like prefabricated containers and plastic drums and tarpaulin. It's kind of like one of those Alaskan survival shows. Made a little town. There's a sort of rough ridge up to a sort of parking area that's been made for like four-wheelers and little cats and stuff, trucks, where they carry stuff in and out. But yeah, it's a little fishing village off of what looks like Outwash Creek. But now there appears to be some other stream coming off of Outwash Creek from far up the mountain.
Huh. Well, this is all wrong. This isn't on any of the maps.
Do I see anything if I peer through binoculars? People moving about, or signs of habitation, recent habitation, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, there's lights on. Yeah, there are people there right now.
Do they appear to be Inuit or?
They're actually it's a. Do you have any criminology?
I do, in fact, yes.
Okay.
50 out of 50.
So you're in an Inupiaq territory. It is on. Yeah. They speak Inuit, but they are on the northern slope of the Brooks Mountains. Which is why the blonde hair is kind of shocking. Like, this is reservation land, and this is a really diverse crew. Like,
so this doesn't look like an indigenous fishing village.
I mean, there's some indigenous people there.
Yeah, but
also like some white folks, and that guy's just black, and pretty sure they're just Asian. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is on the up and up here, y'all.
Could we have stumbled upon some kind of drug ring.
Our
Imagine
poaching.
with a lot of. Oh yeah, that's an idea.
And then she promptly chambers around her rifles like, I love poachers.
Oh, like how many buildings ish? What'd you say?
It's probably like 6 to 7 things that you see people living in.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's sort of a wooden. It looks like almost a church or like a storage house.
Huh.
That banks up against a dock in the river. And the other end of like a barn door of that is just a gravel and dirt path that's been laid over the rough sort of volcanic stone. And that's just lined with storage containers. It's where they appear to store vehicles and tools and shit. And that's also where you see a bunch of four-wheelers and trucks.
So this,
just sort of like a dirt path lined by trucks and vehicles and storage containers. And then three sort of makeshift huts on either side of the river, and then a large sort of wooden barn thing.
seems pretty extensive for like a poaching operation, if you ask me.
I mean, it's a profitable industry.
How old do the buildings look? Are they like brand new or really
very old?
Very old. Okay.
Yeah, the little barn thing looks very old. Everything else looks like it's like one of those shipping containers looks primarily made of rust. Like, you know, some of those huts look like one of those huts might actually be abandoned. But yeah, it seems to be in a constant state of disrepair and re-repair.
Huh.
Well, reckon we go have a talk with them?
How long would it take us to march back to the Heathers Creek area?
Another day.
Where we started the adventure?
Like it'd be the next day, yeah, by the time you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so like 5 or 6 hours at least.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'd be really exhausted.
You look pretty flushed already.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be making that trip back tonight.
Yeah, you're a ways away from the car. Yeah.
Nothing personal, Sugar, but you look pretty pale right now.
Have this Cliff Bar.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you need a Gatorade?
Fine. Yeah, we should ask for a place to spend the night and see.
I mean, yeah, they can. You know, if you make yourself known, they'll be able to see you. Like it's broad ass daylight out. Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah, the sun's coming up from its half hour of dusk. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should stay the night here and see what we can learn.
Hey, good thing I grabbed that bottle of vodka on the way out. I'm sure they'd take a welcome or take a present from us.
Gets real expensive up here. Let's all right, let's get on down there and see what we can find out.
All right, roll awareness.
Critical success.
Nope.
Failed my alertness.
Y'all are killing me here.
Well, Mariah, you hear not only the babbling of Outcast Creek and this new offshoot, and you hear what sounds like the Northern Inuit dialect, but you also hear some English, and you think that's Chinese, like, but you hear people talking, and you hear like a washboard, and what sounds like, you know, people having their days towards the riverside in front of you. But there's like a real rhythmic, like, thumping. Real distant in the valley, like up by where the creek splits. Somebody's doing work up where up further into the mountain where, you know, the trees start to obscure.
Does it sound like a drilling platform or?
No. It sounds kind of like shouting, like
Oh, okay.
Pick or
Oh.
axe.
Well, that's interesting. Y'all hear that? No, never mind. I can tell by the looks on your face you didn't hear nothing. Never mind.
Mantz has nothing to do with these city slickers.
I mean, you hear
Nesbit, where are you a park ranger at? Baltimore?
Anchorage?
Central Park? Jesus Christ, man. You can't hear that shit over there on the valley?
Do I hear it when she points it out?
You can't think you can. She's making like a rhythmic with her fingers.
I think there's something. Do you want to go check it out while these two go introduce ourselves?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Y'all can handle that, right?
Sure.
Talk to these local folk. Just be kind and be gracious with them. They can be kind of suspicious of outsiders.
Yeah.
Okay, Jansen. I got the rock climbing down. Do you got the people talking down?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right. We'll meet up with you in a little bit.
So you two arrive. So is that is it Crenshaw and Jantzen?
Mm-hmm.
You get around to the sort of deck walkway that goes up the creek where the houses are off to the side of. You see some women and a man doing laundry and stuff in the creek. They look down at you and they instantly stop conversation. They start packing away their things and hurrying away.
Excuse me. We're hikers from Heather's Creek, and we stayed out a little too. We went a little too long. Is there any place we could spend the night here?
No. They're all shaking heads and like moving past you and like going to houses and closing doors.
I'm sorry. Is there anyone we can talk to? Human. Are they scared of us, or are they scared of talking to us? Because there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I make that.
Both. Like they do not live in a off the grid fishing village on land given away during the Alaskan settlement of 71 on Alaskan, which is basically just frozen Bering Street tundra. You don't live there if you want to talk to people.
Okay.
Like, yeah. They are a weirdly diverse crew, though. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Crenshaw, we should.
There is a house up near the top, close to the meeting house, that has a garage door. It's basically just a prefabricated garage that is just a whole house. There's smoke coming out of it, and it is open. Yeah.
All right, we will
Let's go.
peek
Get in there, see what's going on.
Okay, so you see, roll sanity.
Jansen and I, we have our.
Yeah, you got your gun.
We were hiking through with our guns. Yeah. Are we having them openly brandished, or want to put them in the duffel bag I have, or how do we want to appear?
I don't think it matters if we carry a duffel bag that looks suspiciously like it has guns in there. There's
actually a lot of signage with no guns on them.
Oh, really? Oh. Well,
all right.
We will hide.
Like you're gonna say to him how absurd that is, until you realize you're seeing a lot of like firearm, a lot of it's stolen signage, but it's up everywhere.
Okay.
Right, well, so let's hide those away for now.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I think maybe we should put vests on beneath our Patagonia fleecewear or whatever the hell we're wearing out
Sure.
here. So just, just to be safe. So
Mhm.
then it makes it a little bit more believable that we're actually hikers that are lost. I mean, I'm from Minnesota, not Alaska. I don't think, but I'm not sure if many hikers are walking around with ARs, FBI or otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's fair. We'll hide the guns.
All right. I'll have my knife on my belt.
Okay, you go up towards the house with the open door. Meanwhile, far upstream, you go into what is basically a valley that is pretty snowpacked with still, although it's dripping quickly off the pines. And as you get closer, you're hearing grunts and screams, grunts of exertion and like screams of frustration from further up the stream. Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I don't. This could be like some lumberjacks or miners or something. I'm not.
Is it English?
Yep.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that sounds like maybe they're mining something. I don't know.
Well, at this distance, you could sneak up on it.
Yeah, let's approach quiet.
You got any stealth?
30?
10.
You go on the creep, Glenn Nesbit.
I get
10 out of 10.
What?
10 out of 10, sucker.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind. Mariah,
We are the woods.
like fucking Batman. And she appears like fucking Rambo out of a fern bush.
Where are the drugs?
Yeah. You see a very large man, just very sweaty with work. He appears to have an extremely thick net halfway out of the creek. And he is angrily chopping at just a deep, deep fence post, up in the hill, sunk like, it is like an entire piece of timber sunk halfway deep into a big piece of shale. And it's just surrounded with ancient ropes. And he appears to be having trouble cutting through the dried old rope to get to the rope that was tying the net where it was. So he's just angrily chopping at this big, desiccated, salty timber planted in the ground.
Huh.
And he is pissed off at it. And he does not take care of himself very well. And he is, taking a deep breath and axing at it. He's just extremely frustrated. Yeah.
You reckon we should talk to this man?
Yeah, he does not see you because Mariah is the knight.
Yeah. I guess I can go and introduce myself if you want to hang back for a moment.
I can do that.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make my presence known. Kinda like, hey,
my rifle's casually at the ready. I'm not like overwatching or nothing, but I'm not sitting there doing nothing.
All right. Yeah, he turns around. He's got an axe.
You need help with that?
Who are you?
I'm Glenn. Doing some hiking. You need help with that? You okay?
Glenn who? Why are you here?
Glenn Nesbit?
Who's you?
Is he looking at me?
Yeah.
I thought I was still hidden.
Oh, you're still hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Why are you here? Nobody hikes here.
Well, Well, we were just following the river, and we got a little far away from where we were, where we started. Yeah, I mean, like, you okay?
Yeah, why do you have guns? You're not supposed to have guns in town.
We haven't been to town. Just town?
You can't have guns here. It's tribal law.
Okay, well, which tribe?
We're in Yupik.
Okay. Well, sorry. Yeah, we didn't know we got that far.
No, this guy is not. Like, not to be racist, Myrai, but he's 132nd if he's anything. Like, this motherfucker's white. Like, it is a cartoonist statement, but you don't need to roll human. He absolutely believes it. Yeah.
Huh. Okay,
he's
well,
not all there. Yeah.
Well, you don't need to worry about the guns. We can put them someplace away if that makes you more comfortable. But I mean, are you okay? You seem like you need some help.
Yeah, I was just. He's out of season, so I was taking the nets up.
Okay.
I didn't want to get in trouble with fishing game.
I see.
I'll make my appearance known at that point.
No, God. Yeah.
Hey, nothing to worry about, sweetheart.
Hey, who's she?
Hey, I'm Myrai Mantz. I'm with Department of Wildlife. Just we're out hiking.
I was taking the nets up. I forgot they were up.
No, I can see that.
I wasn't looking for anything. I promise.
No, I can see that. But I just need to. You have a license to be fishing in these parts?
Yeah. I'll get that. Actually, at the flush of authority, he just sort of like puts down the. I was like, oh, thank God.
Okay.
The police are here. Yeah. He takes out his wallet. He starts giving you identification. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of outdoorsman skills there, Myrai?
Yeah, I have survival at 60.
Roll survival at 60.
8.
Unless he's catching fucking manatees in that net, he is not catching fish with that net. Like the spacing of that is all wrong. Like nothing is going to be caught in that. You'd use it to dredge for bodies. You would not catch a fish with it.
What's his ID say?
He is actually Tristan Maybeck.
All right, Mr. Maybeck.
He has Army identification, Marines actually. He is a private first class Marine Corps, not active,
non-active.
Base ID on there.
What's the? Is that an Alaska license?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the date on it?
He appears to be about 32 years old.
Okay.
Oh, see, you're a Marine boy here. Where are you stationed?
Oh, I did one tour Fallujah, second tour Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah, I heard that was rough. Hey, you wouldn't mind telling me what exactly is this? What are you fishing for out here? This net. Don't look like it catch none of the fish around these parts.
Okay. Roll your survival skill again.
69 out of 60.
That should count as a success. My opinion.
Nice.
Thank you, Russ.
I agree.
I've got
he says I don't know anything about the fishing up there. I need to do more research. But he says something that sounds appropriate that might have spawned up that stream. Yeah.
Yeah, but this net wouldn't be used for that, would it?
No, absolutely. You absolutely know that. Like,
hey,
unless it was tuna, he was not catching any fucking fish in this creek.
Yeah, about to say this looks like a whaling net or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that what you tell him?
Yeah, like what do you? This ain't around these parts. You ain't catching nothing with this.
Well, Father put it up. He just told me to take it down.
Who's father?
My dad.
Can we talk to him?
Yeah, he's back down at the village.
Okay.
Nesbit, you got anything?
What's this? The point to the post with the ropes attached to it.
It's for the nets.
Okay, so you just tie them all to the post here?
Yeah, when it's season.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll hand it back.
Are you from Anchorage?
Yeah, I'm from Anchorage.
Cool. What's it like? I only went when I deployed. I was only there at the airport.
It's not bad, you know. Big.
I want to go to college
city.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
It's in season now, so I can't go now. But I should have time come up. I can do a degree.
What's in season? The fish?
Yeah.
Why are you taking the net down?
It's not in season now, but it was.
Okay.
Dad keeps track of the seasons. Let's go talk to Dad. He goes walking off down the river.
Nesbit.
I got a bad feeling about this kid.
I got a bad feeling about this whole area.
It's just none of this is on the map. Like, I'm not even just talking about like the village. Like they could set that up, whatever. But
I know that. Also, ain't no way he's catching them fish in that net.
And like,
I think couldn't hold a manatee in it.
I mean, whaling
On the river?
I mean, it probably could have caught like a person.
Yeah, I mean, like this. I mean, if you were dredging for bodies or something.
I want to go look at like the water around the net.
That's a good idea. I'll join you.
I'm basically looking to see if there's any like human detritus around it, like bits of clothes, bones.
It's kind of halfway in the water still because he couldn't cut it off. It's going to be pretty noticeable if at least one of you doesn't start following him.
Hey, how about we help you get this thing out the water real quick?
Oh,
Want to come give us a hand?
Roll persuade.
Fuck no.
No, just leave it. It's out of season now. It won't come.
Excuse me?
It doesn't come out of season.
Who's it?
That's why now it's up.
What's it?
Dad was wrong. The catch. You gotta go see Dad.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Mantz, why don't you go with him? I'll catch up with you in just a moment.
All right, sounds good.
Then
all right. You gonna wade? You want to wade down there?
Yeah. I want to see if I can pull it up some.
All right. Roll strength times 5.
Strength times 5. Let's see how well this goes for me. 3 out of 60.
3. Okay. Trying to look. It's a kukri?
Huh.
You see a kukri knife. Rusted to fuck. It's in one of it seems to be like chain supports that keep this thing down. Make it hug the floor. But there is a kukri embedded in it. Handle snapped off, but just the blade, the rusty blade.
Huh.
You have history?
I do, actually. I have history at 30.
I'll take history or military science or anything.
I do not make my history. Do I have anything else? Melee weapons?
Sure.
All right, let's try that one. Nope, I'm dumb as a box of rocks.
Weird knife.
Yeah.
All right, back down at the village. We get in the open sort of garage area. You see like an old shirtless man. He is cleavering at a piece of meat, and he is just out by a single light. And this garage door's open. Roll sand.
Uh-oh.
I don't like
Just-
that.
Just right off the bat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sand-induced meat chopping.
Yep, I make that.
I fail that.
You just take one if you fail. You're kind of helpless. You're not sure why this thing sucks, but he's sort of surrounded by like a dizzying array of scrimshaw mobiles. Like just pieces of bone carved into weird shapes with sigils and elaborate knots, and they're just all swinging around in like these elaborate thrashing orbits. Like, yeah, and he's just hacking at a piece of meat with a lamp on the far end of the room.
Does an occult roll possibly tell me anything about
Yeah,
these
roll for it.
bonemobiles? Oh, I got a 1 out of 20. I think it's a crit.
It's not. They're not mobiles. It's a planetarium. This is remarkably actually sophisticated. You actually see on the table in between chops, he has what appears to be a laser measure. He appears to be using some sort of not mathematical based system to map some sort of celestial objects in like, it's the same celestial objects as you can tell the ruins repeat, but in like dozens of permutations. They're like star charts almost. If you knew more about astronomy or math, you could even figure out like what they were actually mapping. Yeah.
Yeah, nope, don't have those skills, so...
But yeah, no, a crit on that is... This is not Scrimshaw. This is not mobiles. This is a stone-aged planetarium. It's sort of an insane insight to have. Like, I don't think Larry Jantzen knows what you're exactly staring in awe at right now. Yeah.
Nope.
It's like, I know he's a pretty crazy asshole.
Gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah. Still just chopping meat.
By the way, I have a handgun in a holster, not just the rifle. Just
yeah, you're armed.
Yeah, all right. So I look at Crenshaw, just giving him a very purposeful look, like what?
I look up toward the sky with my eyes without saying anything.
Yeah, he's gone bye-bye. Yeah.
So the guy hasn't noticed us, right?
No, doesn't seem so.
From a distance, can I tell what kind of meat he is chopping up?
You want to say goat, but dog's not outside the realm of possibility.
Okay, I can rule out human.
Yeah, there's hair.
Okay. All right.
Seems to be getting at the bones for some reason.
Make more of those. That's Scrimshaw.
Yeah, he loves a Scrimshaw.
Yep, he sure does. All right, I take I sort of grab Crenshaw on the shoulder and sort of guide him away so we can talk without being overheard and out of sight of this guy. And is like, what?
He's making some kind of bone stargazing system. I don't know much about astronomy or whatever, except for that time I went to the planetarium with my science class in high school. But it's not just, those stupid things you put over babies' cribs. He's like tracking stars and planets with with bones somehow. He's got that laser measuring device on his work table over there.
Mhm.
That I do know about. Very precise measurement tools, so everything here is super exact. And from what I know about space and such, you need to have that shit, on lock when it comes to measurements and stuff. So I don't know what's going on here, man. Do you know anything about space?
See up the hill.
All right, we should find the other two agents before
See
we.
a fairly gigantic man trundling down a trail with Maria behind him. Are you there, or are you still diving there, Glenn?
I think once I see like the knife and just kind of like, all right, that's what's keeping it down. I'm just gonna start falling back after him.
Okay. So yeah, you see your team meeting up. So yeah, the big guy is heading into the town right towards you two. Like, yeah. Where you guys are having your outdoor conversation outside the Bone Mobiles.
Okay, so I see him coming at us. He just seems to be a dude, right? He's not. But Maria's following, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna like wait for the big dude to pass, and see where he's going. So it's just Crenshaw and I are just having a little chat. We're just sort of like hanging out, not saying anything until the big guy passes. So I'm just watching to see what he does. And then when Maria catches up, then we can plan our next move.
Yeah. So the big guy's heading into the Bone Planetarium.
Okay.
You see it too, Maria.
But before he gets too close, I want to go into my duffel bag. I'd like to put a fragmentation grenade in the pocket of my jacket.
Okay. That's fine.
Jesus.
I support this idea.
Okay. That works.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's it.
All right. Yeah, you meet up. Are you going to stop him, or he's going to go in and he keeps calling for his dad?
Does the man chopping meat seem to respond to this calling out?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Tristan speaks remarkably astute Inuit.
Okay.
Yeah. He goes into the weird Bone Mobiles.
Okay, so I'll look at Maria and like, well, who is that guy?
It's Tristan, right?
Tristan Maybeck.
This is Tristan Maybeck. So his dad was, I assume his dad may be the leader of this village, maybe, but we ran into him out there down messing with some big net or something. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. This whole place is weird.
Yes.
Not to mention it doesn't actually exist on the map.
Do we have a satellite phone where we're able to make contact with the program?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like we need to. I think we might have a cause. The agent, Lieutenant Crenshaw, believes that those bones hanging from the ceiling are actually form a planetarium.
Tristan and his dad, who is a remarkably short Inupiaq man of advanced age, covered in blood of some animal, but no longer carrying a cleaver, comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking at the four of you. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
We wandered a bit far out from Heather's Creek. Is there a place here we can stay the night?
We seem to have gotten turned around a little bit.
You can stay in the garage.
Okay. We appreciate that.
If you're the fish in the meeting house, you could stay there.
The garage is fine.
Okay.
We have food.
Why are you here?
Well, the creek we went up to isn't on the map, so we were curious.
There's a new creek.
Yeah.
Oh, that is why.
Why? What?
Do any of you speak Inuit?
I do have unspecified language at 20.
You can take it.
All right. Yeah.
There was a time that DHS was terrified that Alaska was going to be a hotbed of jihadism because Bush. So sure, you're their man in the Bering Sea. Yeah, real. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe my character was Mormon, wanted to preach the gospel to them.
God.
Yeah.
No, the first one the monster kills.
Okay, I'll go and roll.
No, you have it. You can say you have it. Yeah,
I have it. So,
he asked his son if he took the net down, and then his son says back in fairly good Inuit that he got interrupted and he brought the people here, and then he says, "Well, you really need to get the nut down. We're out of season," and he says, "Go get your saw." And his son goes, "Okay," and then he walks away.
All right. I pretend not to know.
Roll human.
Okay. Crit 11.
He's really freaked out. When
the old man?
No, his son is.
Okay.
When he walks away, he's really freaked out. Yeah.
What direction is he heading? The place where he came from, or a different direction?
He's heading back up towards the net. Yeah.
Okay.
So the old man looks at you. Yeah. Oh.
Is everything all right? We can help if you need help with something.
No, we're out of season. The catch won't come. So
the catch?
Yes.
Oh. I
must have been wrong in my predictions.
Oh. Is everything
dogs, but they worked for so long.
Oh.
Wait, did you say there was another stream?
Yeah, the runoff. It's not on the maps, just that way.
Oh. That is why.
Oh. What's why?
Well, the weather for this part of the year is, do any of you have like meteorology or
survival? I mean,
survival would
Survival.
Yeah, got survival, ecology.
62 out of 80 pass.
92 out of 60 or 50. Nope.
13 out of 50 for survival.
So with survival, it sounds like gibberish because it goes off so fast. But he is like reading from memory, like meteorological patterns dated by time, date, year, minute, second, longitude, latitude. He's just doing models in his head. Like, I was like, oh. Sinkhole to the north. So there was a sinkhole to the north of Otwash because of the glacial melt. And then the stream forked, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I should have seen it. I failed. Failed my son. That is hard to know.
There's a lot of... okay, this is going to sound maybe a little weird. We noticed that there's a lot of, like, rotting or, like, dry rotting, like, rope and vegetation on our way up here. Would you have know what all that's about? It just seems a little unusual.
It was all for the man I killed.
Oh.
Yeah, I slit his throat savagely with bone, with the teeth still in, ripped it back and forth. I cut him open. I froze his skin after I drained his blood. but he got away from me when I was cleaning him in the creek. You'll need to take me in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we will.
Jantzen, you're gonna have to handle this part.
I would ask you to call the state police, though. My son will be very upset to see me go. He was not supposed to find out this way. And my people would find it a sin to take me in and would fight you. It would be much better if you could take me in your vehicles. Do you have vehicles here?
No, not here. We didn't. We went on foot.
Would it be possible to wait for some of them to come? I don't want anyone to be hurt.
Yes, I can call. There are police in Heather Creek. We can call to have them come here.
Yes, make them come in force. They need to know which is God's will.
Yes, of course. We do not want any trouble either. So I'll get out my satellite phone. I call up Heather's Creek.
Can we go outside for a second when we make that call?
Yeah, Nesbit and Crenshaw. Like I reckon I could probably.
That is the only man I killed. These are all dogs. The weight is better. The bones weigh better. Closer in the probability scale.
Yeah, of course, we understand. Nesbit, Crenshaw, I reckon I could probably make the march back to town tonight, but I don't think Jantzen can do it.
Well, no, it's not that. It's like
I don't want to fucking be here anymore.
No, I get that. I don't know if we should bring more people here.
I would much rather be here with more people.
He just seems overly eager to get more people here.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, do we handle this program-wise and just...
Can I finish my work first?
You have to tell me what your work is, what the goal of your work is.
I need to change my model. The stream was not in the model, so the model needs changing.
But what does the model represent?
It's for the weather.
You're trying to predict the weather?
Yes, it tells the season.
The season for when you can when you can fish?
Yes, the seasons for the fishing. My son will need it to carry on.
Yes, of course. I if I can watch, you can.
Yes, it is good to yes. One should have an apprentice at all times.
Yes. So I will stay with you and watch as you improve your model, and we will get the police from the nearest town, Heather's Creek. So I will have the satellite phone.
Good dog, yeah.
So I undoubtedly have some kind of video camera with me to document things. So I will start documenting the planetarium. So gotta get that evidence.
Well, we're just spilling our guts here, not to be crude, but how did you get a man from Africa here?
All types come here.
Who was this man?
The man you killed was from Africa.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh.
Did something carry him here?
God brings strange travelers to Outwash Creek every day. I call it Outcast Creek sometimes. It is a joke.
God, and what does God look like?
What does God look like?
Does God, does an angel?
If you had seen him.
Yes, I have not seen God.
Does God show up a lot around here?
No, never.
Okay.
Only when we pick a new storm. But the storm watcher. But my son will have to go without. It is out of season.
Okay. Well, Yeah, going to document that. So yeah, that's one of the things out of character. I mean, has the program given me any sort of standing orders when I encounter something that's fucked up? Do I, is my MO to capture, document?
Heather Creek, Alaska, investigate the death of Abiba Al-Hawaryat, perform a full threat assessment of the operational theater, especially in regards to how the body came to be where it was found.
Okay. So yeah,
that's all you
A
can.
man with an ossuary planetarium somehow apprehended a CIA operative, or a CIA, operative in Boko Haram, and from Boko Haram, and transported him to Alaska. That's I think that can be called up the chain as far as severity of threats.
How many people does Myrai reckon are in this town?
You don't quite know, but you can cross-reference with Glenn and not Glenn. He went with you with Crenshaw and Jantzen. They saw about 6 people total when they shut up all the houses. 7 with Grandpa, 8 with the son.
So a minimum of 8.
There appear to be about 3 women of Inuit descent, a Chinese man, a black man, a younger Inuit boy. For some reason, Tristan Maybeck, and the man who is only referred to as Dad. Yeah.
The one we're talking to right now.
I'd take Crenshaw's side if you'd come talk to me kind of away from the... Look, I don't like this at all. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but it is not... It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Rightly so.
You think we could handle this situation?
There's 4 of us and possibly at least 8 of them. We currently do have Surprise. What's wondering
at least 3 of those are minors.
3 of them, 3 are minor. Curious to where all the stolen no firearms signage comes from and why there is so much of it. Do we know where that smoke's coming from?
Yeah, he's got a fire to heat his...
Okay.
He's throwing flesh into it when he's done flintzing it. He's trying to char some bone.
Okay, so he's...
Smells like burnt dog.
Okay.
Well, now I know what that smells like.
Hell, the dog stuff alone is reason to bring this motherfucker in.
Yeah. No.
He's being oddly cooperative.
You say oddly, I say terrifyingly, but whatever.
Yeah. And
who's calling it in?
That was Russ, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll call on the satellite phone.
Are you calling while you were watching the flintzing lesson?
Actually, no. You're right. I need to be watching.
I can call it in.
Okay. Yeah, I hand you
the what do we want to do?
Well, first tell the chief of the Heather's Creek just to get his ass here and tell him how to get here.
Oh, we're calling the local police?
Yeah. We need Chief Carmichael and Trooper Sutherland here in uniform to calm down the locals to know it's official. I mean, it's their job. I don't give a shit what they think about it. Get their asses over here in whatever vehicle can get over here. Then call in the program.
Can we call in the program uniformed as local?
Okay. Well, the program...
you can call in a sat phone message.
Yeah. Like,
so what do you tell Chief Carmichael?
We are going to call the authorities. Mm-hmm. It may take them some time to reach you, as your town is not in any of the...
No, Carmichael's Carmichael's the chief.
The
police chief.
That's not what I'm telling him.
Okay.
I'm just telling him we are calling the proper authorities. It may take some time for them to reach you because we arrived here on foot, and your town is not on any of our maps.
Okay. Is that a camera? He's pointing at Jantzen.
Yes.
We have not had one of those in a long time. Do you need better light to get it?
If you have more lights, yes, sure.
Yes. So he turns on a shop lamp. So the thing about dogs is that even if they are mutts, they have a very same consistency, and the important thing is water content to get the right mass probabilities. So roll sand, Ross. Walking you through the process.
69. I definitely pass.
Nice.
What's your sand at?
Doesn't matter. It's a success.
Sure. All right, that'd be 1d6.
All right.
Caleb, it's the rule of nice.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not in the
I'm
text.
pretty sure Detweiler left that in the book.
Oh, it's 5. I am having a bad time.
Ooh.
All right, he is. All right, take it. You're gonna go freeze.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like if a NASA scientist did Scrimshaw. Like he's just shaving off the most minute flakes of bone. He's got a special drying system he does with like turning it back and forth in the fire that gets them to the right consistency. He's laser measuring bits of like uniformly cut leather strips and cutting out balsa wood off. And he's making these sort of elaborate geomodels. In fact, if you take another sand hit, I'll give you an insane insight.
Sure. I'm going to project this on my parents for convincing me to be a missionary all those years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll take another sand hit.
All right. It's what you understand it now. You see 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4 seconds. It's a geostationary orbit, but what he's pathing out from it is a different satellite with mobile capabilities, and it is having a series of complex transfer orbits. And God damn it, as you look around the room, there's a pattern to it. You can tell there's a pattern to it. There's just too many data points. You can't quite grasp it. It always seems irregular without rhythm, but like if you just had a few more bone mobiles, you could grasp it. You could see when it's coming.
When the satellite is...
You're not quite sure. It's either the satellite or the... See, he does this thing with fingers, and some fingers have this wavy line on them, but other fingers, they got these triangle lines on them. And that, yeah, like you don't know quite how to put it into words. You just know that it comes, and you could see when it comes.
So does it go anywhere else on the planet, or is just when it
goes lots of places on the planet.
Okay. Did it go to Africa yesterday?
Oh, yeah, it goes to Africa. Looks like Afghan, Vietnam. There was some Japan and a lot of Europe in there. It's just all over the place.
So it's making deliveries from all over the planet to here? Okay.
You just know when its season is.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's really fucked up.
So yeah, Jango is kind of drooling and filming the guy as he flinches dog meat. What are the rest of you doing? He's just sort of nodding, like, yeah, okay, no.
Yeah, see.
So what's your vector there? Oh, okay, yeah. Because it's the division of the... Oh, I get... Yeah, no, Django was just sort of like on board. Yeah.
How's that phone call going, Crenshaw?
Crenshaw?
I'm all right. I am calling. I'm calling the program. I'm skipping local law enforcement.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over to
Calling the
Jansen.
handler.
I'm going to try and console Jansen during that.
Yeah.
Jansen's fine. He doesn't need you. super interested in this.
Cajole him then.
Okay.
Hello. I have a status update on
Report.
Sanguine Thorn. Possible or very likely presence of hypergeometry. Preternatural
Confirmation.
Visual
confirmation.
Confirmed.
What is
Ossuary
the
based
nature of the anomaly?
ossuary based astrological mapping systems fashioned from canines by local octogenarian.
Threat
is cooperative and requests apprehension by local law enforcement to make it official for community.
is the target armed?
With a flensing knife.
Can you disarm target for debrief?
Yes. Request
Utilize local law enforcement.
confirmed. Local law enforcement will be contacted and
Arrest all persons. Bring to debrief.
all persons.
ICE facility, Anchorage, Alaska.
Confirm. Requisition transport from
Alaska
Current
State
site-
Troopers. Contact Chief Carmichael. He is briefed as friendly.
confirmed. Carmichael recent briefing did not respond to
He has not cleared Sanguine Thorn. He is briefed friendly.
confirmed. All right. We'll report back with status update.
Okay.
Bye. I love you.
Thanks, you
You
too.
get a call back very shortly.
Hello?
It's Chief Carmichael. I was told to call this number.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Crenshaw.
What is the situation? I was told there was some sort of
We have
altercation.
we have found the man who claims to have murdered the quote-unquote terrorist, as you refer to him as.
You found the killer already?
Yes, he appears to be the head of a small fishing community from a that is currently not on any of the local maps or surveying.
It's not up in Inupiaq territory, is it?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to talk to Tribal Council. We cannot get on that. We cannot get on that land without using their roads.
Suspect requested that he be apprehended by you as well as
we can go. I just gotta talk to the council. I can be there in like 4 or 5 hours.
Yes.
confirm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be on your way. I'll let you know once we're through the res, and then we'll head on up to you. Just these are the coordinates to meet you at, right?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, he hangs up.
Okay. All right. So I turn to my compatriots. Myrai, do you know much about tribal law?
Yep.
Apparently, Carmichael has to talk with tribal council in order to get permission to use the roads to transport our friend here.
Yep. That's why I wanted to get out of here tonight, because we can't do anything.
Yeah, it's going to be weird because these guys are not part of the tribal council. Like they
I figured
are
as much
definitely
based off of-
claiming being under tribal authority. They're not supposed to be here, according to the Inupiaq people either.
They're doing like squatters' rights or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this is still tribal land, right?
Yes, it is definitely tribal land, but it is tribal land from the ANSCA, meaning it was the 1971 fuck you settlement of, yeah, here's this lichen-filled frozen tundra. Yeah, like nobody lives there. Yeah.
It's still under sovereign law of the tribal.
Yes, yeah, it is still under sovereign law. Yeah,
Myrai doesn't believe for 1 second that any of these people are indigenous, but she does know that
some of them look that way, but
this doesn't look on the.
At least not anyone you've heard of. Yeah,
she doesn't believe in this. Doesn't believe this is on the up and up, but she does know that you can't just like march a law enforcement in here that isn't tribal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we shouldn't even be here under any capacity, by the way. Like, the fact that we're calling local law enforcement shows our hand pretty hard also to the tribal community.
They called me, so...
Yeah, but they you know that they're not going to defend these people either. Like, they don't know who these assholes are either. And if they killed somebody and one of them's confessing to it, they're just going to be like, yeah, this way, sir. Like,
right, but I think Myrai is just, like, her day job.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably going to face some consequences for just being here.
Yeah, I mean, but it is Indian Affairs. The program can smooth over that, what with their nightmarish bureaucratic hell powers.
Right.
Yeah, sadly.
We just have to
see it harder.
Yeah. The important thing is that he says he's going to be here in 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
So we have to hold on until then, because we don't want to. We want to just have everyone come along quiet.
Waiting 4 to 5 hours in an active investigative area, and Delta Green always pans out well. We'll be fine.
Based off of our contact with our superiors, we are told to apprehend everyone involved at this location.
Well,
everyone involved, for debrief.
Okay,
that's from the program.
That's from the program, based off of the conversation that we had.
Oh, god damn it! This is just getting worse.
I mean, it's the way everything's looking. Like, I mean, tribal council.
Are you telling them all you're going to arrest them all?
No. This is just to my compatriots.
Yeah.
Look,
Dad actually, he's taking a break for a smoke. Django, you're excited to get back to work because the implications are just astounding.
Gonna love this. Yeah,
you're so close to getting it. But he's going out for a smoke. He tells people he speaks in Inuit. He tells everyone to come back out. They start doing laundry again. Like some of the kids smile at you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all on the level. He says it's going to be okay. You see Tristan slowly walking down the slope again, dragging a huge ass net. Yeah.
How big is this guy, Tristan?
Like 6'6", 6'7".
Jeez,
god damn.
Okay.
A big old boy.
I want to ask the old man. Like,
probably carried the heavy gun in his Marine squad. You could tell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we ever get a name for the old man, for father?
No, he just said his name was Dad.
Okay. Ask the old man. Hey, what is your name, sir?
I've called myself Mr. Maybeck for some time.
Okay. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but you and your son here, Tristan, you don't look an awful lot alike.
Well, he's not blood.
Okay, so he's adopted then? Something along those lines?
Yes.
Okay.
I took him from a highway rest stop.
When?
Oh, he was very young. He was very small.
What?
We had a pregnant girl there. She had been addicted to drugs. She went back to them, but she was wet nursing. And so it seemed a time. I needed an apprentice. We needed a new storm watcher.
So,
he's a good son.
So you're the current storm watcher?
Yes.
Okay.
He had to go away to serve, but we were off season. It's fine.
See.
There's a long off season coming. He has to be ready to withstand it when it's over.
Okay. Is that where you got everybody else? Just off the highway?
People come here.
So people are like, they come here or brought to you? Like,
God moves in the winds of the world, and the winds of the world move us. We go where we are needed. I must finish before I am taken away. Would you like to come join me? I could use help. There is less precise work.
I'm okay. Thank you.
I'll document it. It's fine.
I'm gonna go. Walk
Go.
Now that we have more of an open rapport with the villagers, I want to go walk around and see just how many people live here within this settlement.
It's 8.
Okay, it's just the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And the garage that he said that we originally could speak in, that's the planetarium ossuary.
Yes.
Right? Or okay. There was another large building you said? Or am I getting them confused?
There's a meeting house
Okay.
where they used to salt meat. And then there's the homes of the villagers. And then there's the abandoned place you saw.
Okay.
Looks like the windows are blown out and there's no door.
Sure. I'm gonna go look inside the meeting house.
Okay. You open up the door. It's a big open barn space. It has dried salted fish in it.
Okay. All right. I was making sure it was MEAT and not MEET. So, but yeah.
Yes.
Or multifunction. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
I mean, it doesn't look like it was always used to salt fish. Like it's built like a church, but they're just hanging a bunch of shit from the rafters, and it's a barn now. Yeah.
Does it look like it was possibly once like a Christian church, or more of
There's
like
no
an
iconography around anymore.
No iconography.
Dark room full of like burlap sacks and ladders to the lofts and hooks and meat and yeah.
I'd like to go take a look at the.
Tristan's dragging the net back in there. Yeah.
Into the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Throwing it next to a bunch of the fishing equipment.
Hey, Crenshaw.
What?
Go see if there's a knife stuck in that net.
Is there a knife stuck in Tristan's net?
No.
Huh.
Didn't the old man say something about a saw?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I would have told
That's
them.
what Jantzen told us. Something about a saw. I mean, from what y'all described, this.
You see Tristan walk out of the barn. He's carrying the kukri, not like brandishing at you, just like carrying it.
Mm.
And then he closes the door behind him. Like starts walking.
It's all rusty, but it's not like jagged like a saw blade, is it?
No.
Okay, yeah.
The Storm Watcher said that he cut the dude's throat with like a piece of bone. Remember,
with teeth in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took that as being like a jawbone of a dog, based off of his canine affinity for his work.
Could be. It's real fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got an idea of. Oh no, but I don't like having ideas.
I'd like to go take a peek in the abandoned place while we're just waiting.
Actually, Tristan's headed right towards it.
Oh. Okay. What's up, Tristan?
There was a little catch. It's old.
A little catch?
Yeah, you want to see? He hands you a knife.
Oh. This is a fancy. It's a bit rusty, but it's a fancy knife you got.
You wanna try your history roll again?
Sure.
Shaw can do it as well since he's there. If he had something relevant for military history.
I've got what is it?
27.
Military science land?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a pass. 27 out of 50. Or
Most kukris are mall ninja bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
The good ones are made historically from historical weapon peoples because they're made from real steel. That is a mark of one of the Queen's rifle Gurkhas, which puts this at the absolute earliest 1945. Could be as early as the 1860s.
And this just showed up today?
It's old.
Is what he said? Okay.
So, how
There was a
How
long
long-
season, and that's been out long. And sometimes it overlaps.
how long are each of those nets for like a different season?
No, we reuse it.
Okay, but like how long is the season typically?
What Dad knows. I don't know all the formulas yet.
Okay.
I'm bad at dehydrating the dogs. I never.
Oh, well, practice makes perfect.
Anyway. Hey, you guys want to throw it in?
The net?
No one's ever done this with me.
Sure.
Sure.
It's really not hard. I don't know why Dad won't. I don't know why Dad won't let me do it. Let other people do it, but you can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go throw it in. Throw it in what? Where are we throwing it? We're throwing it, bud.
Where are you dropping, boys?
Into the jagged rock, there is a big, long cut, just mine crevice in the abandoned place. It's just a big hole in the ground. It's like, yeah, Dad told me it used to be a zinc mine. It's where we throw the catch.
Huh.
Throw it. Wait.
Wait, what?
He gets out his watch. Throw it.
Okay, that's the same thing. All right. Yeah, I dropped the kukri.
Throw it.
Boop. Clang, clang, clang. Boop. It's getting really short. It's way shorter than when I was a kid.
How many seconds till it hit? Let's say not a lot, I assume.
Oh, shh! Don't tell Dad. Okay, you guys cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
We're
Are you cool?
Yeah. He moves back. A plate of wood, and he gets out a little notebook. It's got a SpongeBob on it and a pencil, and he writes down the seconds, and then he shows you in varying handwriting that gets more and more sophisticated and mature the number of seconds before something hits the bottom. There's hundreds of numbers. Real Sam.
Mm.
Oh, God, which one?
Fast.
I failed.
Take one to helplessness. This is a pretty sad way to grow up. Dad always told us to keep track of numbers because that's how you could see, obviously. So he didn't tell me to keep this, but, the model needs data points.
It's pretty dark in here, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
I have a light.
mind if we take a peek?
Oh, yeah, sure. We all go down. You're not supposed to, but everybody does.
I just want to take a look. See, I don't really want to climb. All
Yeah,
the
I
way
won't
down
tell
there.
Dad. It's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a lot. See this part right here? This is when I was enlisted and I was on tour with the guys. We did lots of fun stuff. It was really fun.
So you
I
come
didn't
back
have
here?
brothers and sisters growing up, so it was great.
But you come back here when you were deployed?
Afterwards, yeah, I could go to the Army because we were off season for those 7.5 years, but then I was back but in another 4 years, there's going to be like a long off season, and then I'm probably going to get a college degree. I was thinking graphic design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shine a flashlight while we're talking down in there and see what I can
Yeah,
see.
you can go down. Just don't let Dad see you.
Okay.
Well, you watch at the door to make sure that he doesn't come and spot us.
Okay, yeah. No, I gotta go do work in the meeting house anyway. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll let you guys shout. Like I'll do like an owl sound.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You guys are cool. I don't get visitors very often. It's cool. I'm glad you guys came. I know it's kind of sad what happened, but
Yep.
it's good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you
Yeah.
too.
Uh-huh. So he goes back out to the mating house. Yeah. He winks at you as he goes, like,
Yeah.
"I won't tell."
Yeah. Shine some lights down in the hole. See what we can see.
It's a big abandoned mining shaft. Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna have to climb if you want to get
Okay.
anything deeper.
All right.
How spry are you, Mr. Nesbit?
I think the professional military climber is going to be a bit better at getting down there than I am.
Okay. All right. Well, I leave my big bag of guns up there with him.
But lay on, soldier man.
All right.
Yes.
I assume roll athletics to climb down there.
Mm-hmm.
Critical success. 23
Yeah.
out of 80.
You do it ably. Roll sand.
Passed. 25 out of 45.
Just a mountain of corpses. Just dead people for days. As you look through, you see guns. You see a machete that you recognize as being engraved from seeing Hotel Rwanda one time. So like, you see flak jackets. You see a Lee Enfield rifle. Is that a fucking pith helmet? Like what? Like it's just shit from conflict zones all over the world. There's Kalashnikovs from the Soviet-Afghan conflict. There's a fucking M16 from Vietnam. Like there's just bones and bones and bones, just stacks of them down here. So you made it, right?
Yeah.
All right, 1d4.
How's it going?
In some form or other, these people have been doing this for centuries, decades.
Well, that hits a breaking point.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, upstairs, how goes flincing lessons? On guard.
Going great.
Very riposte. Aha.
This whole time, Myrai probably just been looking for good places to run, trying to size up the area, see where a good vantage point to start shooting would be from. Looks at Jantzen. Honey, you're getting real involved over there. You all right?
Yeah, we need to gather as much evidence as possible.
Yeah, but not with Stiffy, you don't.
What? No. That's I got the special underwear. Shut up. No,
Crenshaw in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Look, you look real intently at that thing. I don't know what to say. It's making me kind of I don't know, you're weirding me out.
I mean, we found something new, something that could be beneficial to us.
That's not how this works, honey.
All right, you see the mobile start spinning, and he seems to like be timing it with the other ones in a way that you can't quite grasp. And then he hits it, and it's kind of like amazing. Like you can tell he's hitting it with the right amount of force. It's sort of like from the hip, like a practiced like Tai Chi movement. And then it starts spinning with the other ones. And do you want to see what it says?
Oh yeah, I do.
All right, roll sand.
I got a good feeling about this, guys.
Myrai's just standing here watching her teammate just fucking lose it in front of her.
Guess what I don't make?
Okay, 1d6.
Awesome. This is I'm gonna project that. So I only lose one. I am at a breaking point, so it's going great. Willpower's low.
It's coming soon, and then it is coming to die, and then it will rise reborn.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
It doesn't really sound anything because, it's just graphs and arcs in the pure silence of space, which you can kind of hear as the bones circle, now that you think about it. But yeah, it will come soon, and then it will come to die, and then it will rise, reborn.
What does that mean for us? Do I have any idea?
Oh, you're not the Storm Watcher. You don't know, but
okay.
You feel pretty glad that you got that. You definitely solved this worksheet. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
He actually looks at you like really approvingly. Like Dad is just like, yeah, you got it, kid.
I got all A's in class. Definitely overachiever at FBI Academy.
He actually like church shakes your hand, like gives you the may God be with you over the hand clasp. Like
at that, Myrai is like, Jantzen, come here. I got something to talk to you about.
Just a minute.
No, over here now, honey.
I just need to know what
you don't need to know anything.
When it comes here, what is that going to mean for us?
You need to stop talking. Sir, I need to borrow him for a second. I'm going to actually physically try and pull him away.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have a sit. I'm very tired.
That's fine. Go have a sit down, honey.
What
the fuck?
Can I have one of my Cokes? Like, Dad, you're not supposed to have those.
Jantzen, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to. We were presented an objective, which was to determine, and I am achieving the objective.
You determined. We got plenty of evidence. You got plenty of things on that camera there of yours. Yes, we're done. You were done talking to him, and you're done looking at it. All right.
No, I'm not, because there's still one piece of information I need, which you just prevented me from getting.
I think I did you a favor, honey.
It's going to be relevant because it's coming here.
No, we need to apprehend them. That was the task at hand. You got all the information we need.
What if it comes here before?
I don't know what the fuck it is, and you don't, and we don't need to know. That's not our job.
I need to know if it comes here.
No, honey. See, you're getting too involved. It's not good for you.
It's going to involve us if it's here. So we need to know, for the sake of our own safety, what happens when it gets here.
Where the hell?
Trying to talk him down by the creek.
Where the hell are Nesbit and Crenshaw?
Yeah. By the way, Crenshaw, you're in the bone cavern.
I am crawling out of said cavern at the utmost speed.
Yeah. So, what does Ranger Glenn Nesbit see as you spider crawl out of there? After your breaking point, yeah.
This pale, sweat-drenched, horrified large man just comes hurtling out of this hole in the earth.
You all right?
So many bodies, so many.
Great, awesome. That's kind of what I thought, but man,
it's the sat phone.
Hello.
Hey, it's Carmichael.
Yeah. Hello, Carmichael. This is Lieutenant Hank Crenshaw. How are you?
All right, we finally got sorted through that clusterfuck. Me and all the boys and all the tribal guys are coming. We're on our way. Is everybody safe?
Yeah, everything appears to be all right here.
All right, it's these logging roads, so and everything's real wet because of the warmth, but we're going to tear ass up there, Should be a couple hours, right around nightfall.
All right. Well, you drive safe now.
Okay, we're bringing the cavalry.
Okay, it's a village of 8. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I got everybody. Don't worry. Yeah, we're good.
Plus it. All right. I think everyone's ignoring it.
We are most certainly.
We don't know about that yet. All I know is there's a hole in the ground, and there inside lived a bone hop.
it's an archaeological gold mine.
Myrai, you just don't understand. It's going to die and then be reborn. So what does that mean? Like, I need to know. So I just need to ask him a few more questions, and then we can wait for the cavalry. All right?
Caleb, Caleb, I messaged you. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I did not. Let me see real quick.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you doing schemes? You doing schemes and schemes?
Fucking
no.
pass the notes to the.
Oh no, I know where I'm going to end this act. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know.
No. This one's going to go a little long, but I know where I'll end the act. Okay, so you're there. They're setting up tables. Like, it appears like they're cooking a meal.
Huh.
Like, they're setting out places for you guys.
I am getting pretty.
How thoughtful.
Yeah, do you eat with them? They're not like forcing it. They just set it up. They don't like invite you, or like they're not like, hey, you want food?
Are we going back together again?
Yeah, I assume so. I pass.
The village of 6 people.
I pass
Yeah.
Nesbit one of my other fragmentation grenades. Just like, here, hold on to this.
Hey,
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
You pull the pin and throw. That's it. It'll be fine. It's only if we need
I
it.
am a park ranger.
you ain't never gone. You ain't never gone
Just,
trout fishing like that.
Underhand. Like you're pitching the opening, throw the softball, put the park rangers.
I think if you want to pitch it at least more than 10 meters, though.
Are you eating with them?
No.
Hell no.
All right, they all say grace. You all stand around them with guns. Like, speaking Inuit, it's pretty.
I'm eating one of my MREs out of my backpack. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not eating with them.
Yeah.
Trail mix. Hooray.
What are they making? What did they make?
It's salted fish. There's some rice, dry beans, a lot of prepper food. They appear to get to town not very often.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I am definitely going to be taking close-up photos of those of the planetarium of the bones.
Yeah, you're re-documenting everything.
Well, I mean, I got it on video. Still images reveal so much more information.
While everyone is busy eating,
Okay.
looking around the town, can I find items to make some sort of demolition device?
Aside from a fragmentation grenade?
Yeah, just, mixing some household chemicals in the proper proportions.
Do you have demolitions as a skill?
I do.
Oh, okay.
If you just go sifting through their houses, yeah.
Okay, I want to know that the option is available.
Yeah, are you just going to start kicking open doors while they're outside eating, or?
Like
they're eating around a fire. Like, you can see them. Like,
oh, okay. I'm not that stealthy, so I'm not gonna just start. You
could just walk open a door and see what happens. Like, yeah. But right now, all the doors are closed and they are outside, like, and all visible to you.
Right.
Nah. We still have a couple hours before anything happens, or we'll arrive.
Yeah, an hour of that is them just eating. Yeah, they said grace. They're talking. They pray again. Someone brings out like some sort of like maybe cake. It looks proteiny. Everyone's like surprised and like, yeah, cake. And then they have some. They cut some out for you and put it next to your plates.
I'll have some cake.
It's pretty gross, but yeah, it's like it's like really old cake mix that you would have in a survival bag. Yeah.
Nice.
For some reason, you had enough survival shit to think of cake mix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I will also eat some of the cake to appear hospitable.
Yeah,
They should be here soon, right?
Right, yeah. It's just the roads are kind of hard to drive on because of this warm weather.
Yes.
Has it made keeping the fish hard?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we catch things very rarely. Fish don't really come up here.
Where do you usually get your food?
We go to town
Okay.
and buy in bulk.
Okay. Where did you get your laser measuring tool?
Town, it's DeWitt. It's very good. The man in the store said it was the best.
Good brand. I'm more Black & Decker, but that's personal preference.
Ah, yes, but you see how those are engineered. Like, do you have any electronics or mechanics?
I have heavy machinery.
Yeah, roll it.
Let's see. 26 out of 50. Pass.
Like, you need more details, but like, if this guy wasn't a murderer, maybe start a laser level business, because that's a pretty good idea for a redesign. Like he's pretty smart. Like, yeah, Black & Decker is an inferior brand now that you think about it. Like, you never thought about having 4 gyroscopes. Like, yeah, like it's just very technical gibberish. Yeah.
Father, where are you from?
Here.
Oh, you were born here?
Yes.
Hmm.
My father was a storm watcher.
Oh, yes. Family business and such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, 60s or 70s.
Okay.
Birthdays aren't really important in the calculations. At least not for us. Everyone at the table kind of has a good laugh at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's time. We need to clean up before everyone gets here. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kristen, can you put away the dishes and prepare for everyone? And yeah, so he starts giving like end of dinner instructions.
Uh-huh.
Like one of the little kids start crying and he starts whispering to her in Inuit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have documented everything, but you could get a third round if you want, Jantzen.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. Fuck that shit going on outside. Bonemobile. Yeah, so yeah, it's starting to get dark. There's dusk on the horizon. Yeah. You do see sirens in the distance and hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There.
They're sort of banging over the rocks. They're sort of heading towards that that dirt ramp embankment with all of the storage units, the old shipping containers lining the side where they have their sort of parking garage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's about 5 SUVs worth of cops, a mix of tribal and Alaska state. And they all roll up. What are you guys doing as they're pulling in?
I talked to Nesbit and Crenshaw real quick while Jansen's off doing Jansen things. Hey, well, next time y'all call the program, you might be a good idea to tell Home Office that Jansen may be compromised.
Yes, it will be item 1 in my debriefing.
Also, you guys just want to make sure y'all are aware of the fact that Jansen may be compromised.
Yes, he's been spending a lot of time admiring that handiwork.
Yes.
Now, so our instructions were to apprehend everyone at this location. Now,
And they're all kind of standing there, like everyone's kind of like Irish goodbying Dad.
mhm.
Like they hug him and then they go back to the end of the line and they hug him again.
So what we're going to tell them,
They're sort of all out at the ramp, and he's sort of waiting for the cops to pull up to him. Yeah.
So what we're going to tell them is that because of the murder, they want to interview everyone, and they're going to bring everyone in, but they will be returned to the village to continue storm watching after they've gotten their statements.
All right, are you telling them that? Because the cops are sort of at the bottom of the little driveway embankment. Like they don't know whether to come up or not. They don't see you. They just see.
Well, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm telling Nesbit and Mantz as we can't rely on Jantzen to communicate with and anymore. So I'm like, all right, here's the play, and making sure we're all in the same, same footing.
Nesbit, can you handle the kids and the women here? I think me and Crenshaw should go get Tristan. He kind of worries me.
Roll awareness.
I've failed that one.
I succeed.
Where is Tristan?
Putting away the dishes, last I heard, but
He never came back from that.
Y'all want to go check on Tristan?
Yeah, let's go get that. Let's go.
You hear a click clack of wooden doors slamming open, and from where you're standing near the table, you all look forward. The siren sort of shut up as the cops shut off their engines, and you see Dad sort of turn towards you, and he says, "The sins of the blood leak into the stars and call him." And then his head's gone, along with the girl he was standing next to, the family, and pretty much everyone else standing in the dirt driveway, as just a hail of automatic gunfire goes from the top of the meeting house loft down into the windshields of these blazers, of these state troopers.
He's holding.
You recognize the sound of that machine gun.
It's a saw.
So that'll end part 2.
Damn it.
That's part 2 of Sanguine Thorn. You're not in the fire of it because you at least recognized it and didn't go out and be like, "Hey, police officers," in the kill zone. But yeah, Tristan is now gunning down his entire family and every police officer you called to you. So questions, comments, reactions.
Fuck.
God damn it.
What do you mean? The cops did their job. They were ablative protection for us. So.
True. Not particularly ablative, because that is a saw. It's cutting right through their cover.
No. You weren't there. He opened fire on them first. That means he didn't shoot at us first. So,
he is.
I meant to ask Ross when Father told Tristan to go get his saw. It was like, how did that translate? I mean, like,
yeah, I thought you meant like a cutting saw, like
he wanted
you to
thought,
think
but
that.
then when he came back and didn't have one,
Yeah,
he also figured out calculus with macrame. He's not dumb. He's just fucking crazy.
I had suspicions when you said saw, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's dead now, along with everyone else who was standing there, and everyone standing behind them.
Well,
yeah,
this is gonna go well.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he can't kill all of us.
Very
Maybe
much.
he can't.
Yeah. It's still coming. We don't know what's going to happen because somebody wouldn't let me continue my interrogation.
Mm-hmm.
He was definitely on the level, teaching you ossuary planetology. Okay, cool. That's all I got. So this has been Delta Green Dead Channels. We'll see you next time for maybe the conclusion of Sanguine Thorn.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.